Hey you guys. Okay, I do know. Craig, thank you. I don't even like Valentine's Day, but you're making me like it. Thanks. Oh, I don't think I can reply on this one, but thank you for that. And sorry, trying to see the chat again. I've been thinking about you, Kendra, sending a big hug this evening. Thank you so much, Lynn. And Alex, I see Teal Horse Reed, Mountain Man. Hi, you guys. Thank you for being here. Can you hear me okay? You'll probably be able to hear me a lot easier once I start painting because I'm going to like tilt it downward again. So it'll be right by my um, face pretty much. So you can, see the whatever I happen to paint. I don't know yet. I'm just going to talk and paint and see what comes out. Oh, hear you fine. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Hey, Aaron. I can hear you. Okay, awesome. Yes, ma'am. Hear you fine. Thanks, guys. Hey, Pete. Thank you again for the verse that you sent. Truly, it was like exactly the perfect reminder that I needed at that time. Oh gosh, why is this thing going dim? Oh no, I think the screen went back. Hey, Barry and Tom. Unbiased. Hi. That bag you made was so cute. All the stuff you make is so cute. Hey, Jesse. Just letting people come in. Back in 2 to 3 minutes. All right, John. I totally understand. I mean, I know you're like very busy working. working, always. Jeremy. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Hey, you guys. Hi, Angela. I'm sorry to hear. I send all my love to you and the family. John is sending us over here. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh, he does not have to do that. It's always so appreciated. Never expected, but always appreciated. Thumbs up, everyone. Thank you, Pete, for that reminder. Hey, Terry. Thanks for being here, you guys. We'll see how this goes. I guess I'm just gonna start painting. Let's see. Let me think for a second.
Thought you weren't supposed to think.
Good. Yeah, that's true. I'm just gonna talk and think, not think. Okay, let me adjust this. Hopefully it doesn't break. It's kind of broken. I think you can still kind of see. Oh, Sean, thank you. So sorry for your last prayers for you and your family. God bless you. Thank you so much. All right. I think you guys can see okay. I think you can hear okay. I was talking to my brother-in-law, and he told me that painting is really good when like you can paint what you're feeling. So I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna paint and talk and see what comes out. Well, I guess I'll talk about what I'm feeling. This is kind of what we talked about. He was like, it can be really therapeutic to just like kind of paint a story of your life. So, and painting has been really helpful, as a lot of you guys know, for me for other things. So I'm assuming it'll be helpful now. Oh, thank you guys so much. I know what you're going through. My cousin's wife lost her battle to cancer on Friday. Oh no. Angela, I'm so sorry. Do you remember you telling us about that? All right. Let's see. I'm just going to pick a color. Pick a color, any color. All right, what am I feeling right now? I'm just gonna paint and talk about this, and you guys, if it gets boring, truly, if there's nobody in here, because it's like, okay, we're just like listening to this girl have a therapy session with herself. It's boring and weird. I understand. Let's see. I guess I'm feeling a lot of opposites. Like really, really sad, but really grateful at the same time. Yeah, a lot of sadness, but a lot of gratitude because we got to have the mom that we had. Like, I don't think it would be this hard if we weren't as close with our mom as we all were. She just was so good. Like, it was just really good relationship. I won't speak for my sisters, but I will speak for myself. I had a really good relationship with my mom. So I feel so sad. But I'm happy that I have so much to be sad about. And it's really sad that she's not here. But I know where she is now. Gosh, it's way better than here. I've also been working on like I've been working on a video of just different video clips with her and pictures and stuff. And I noticed that before, when I would look at that type of stuff, it would seem more sad than it does now, even though she's gone now. But I think the reason why it seemed so sad before was because I was looking at how she was and then looking at how she, like what her current state was, if that makes sense. Like I would look back at old home videos and see her talking normally and walking. And then I would be thinking about like where she is, like, oh, she's just laying in a bed now, like miserable and bored and lonely and in pain and uncomfortable. So I noticed that now, when I was watching the older home videos, there's like a joy that comes with it, knowing, I don't have those thoughts anymore. Like, dang it, this isn't her anymore. She's just stuck in a bed. Because she's not stuck in a bed anymore. She's not lonely anymore or sad or angry or any of that stuff. Like, she's just so good in every way. And I love that. So it's just a lot of like opposite emotions. Happy and sad and grateful and, I don't know, upset. But not upset. I don't know. A lot of opposites. Even when it happened, it was a lot of opposites. Like, really fast and really slow at the same time. Because what was it? Thursday afternoon, I think. Thursday afternoon, the nursing home, they said that they have to, they call to let family know about any changes. So they called my sister and told her that your mom, she's lost her ability to speak, and she's lost her ability to speak. She's disoriented. Her blood pressure is dropping. And then that was it. And I was like, okay. And in my head, I'm thinking, okay, it sounds like maybe she had another stroke. If she can't talk anymore and she's disoriented, it's gotta be. But then there was no other updates for, I don't know, maybe like an hour or two. And then my sister called like 3 times in a row, and I was missing these calls, and I'm like, oh crap, like, I hope she's not calling to say she's gone. She called and she said, okay, her blood oxygen is like in the 80s right now. So they're saying that you do need to come here, because as some of you guys know, we've had a lot of close calls with my mom. We've had a lot of scares and wondering, is this going to be it, and all that kind of stuff. So we've asked the question before, like, okay, we have people who are out of state. Do they need to make the trip here? And usually the answer is no. But this time the nurse said yes, anybody who wants to come needs to, because she probably has maybe a week, but I'm going to guess closer to the 2-day range. And then just as Thursday went on, it was like updates and trying to just process everything, trying to figure out how am I going to get there. And my husband ended up renting a car for me. He went and got it on his lunch break on Friday. And then, you know, on his lunch break, he just like came, got me. I dropped him back off at work. And then I left. And Friday, gosh, I did not want to do that by myself, you guys. I don't mind being alone. I actually kind of enjoy having alone time sometimes. And I love driving so much. I like traveling. I love all of that stuff. So, but this time it was like such a feeling of dread inside. Like, I'm going to watch my mom die, and I did not want to be alone. It was a really long trip, but I made it. Obviously. I got there around, I think it was a little bit before midnight, and I was staying with my dad, so I got to his house and dropped my bags off, and then one of my sisters met me there, and and then we just went to the nursing home. So we were there with my mom. We got there a little bit after 12, I think. And when I walked in and saw her, I had to like stop for a second and take a breath. I looked at the floor. I turned my body away. I think that was subconscious, because all of a sudden I was turned more towards the door, almost like my body wanted to leave. But I looked down at the floor and I had to like take a couple deep breaths and just like prepare myself, like, okay, now I know what I'm about to be looking at for a while. She did not look like her at all. She looked so different. And that was a really odd time to be like, I know I'm looking at my mom, but that does not look like my mom. Her cheeks were sticking out and her eyes were sunken in. She was really skinny. And so I walked up, and it wasn't like really depressing stuff, you know. We were just talking, and I was acting like I always, you know, a lot of you guys have a pretty good grasp of my personality. It's a little bit different still in real life, like a little more animated. Yeah. So I was just being myself, you know. I was talking to her and dancing around, and her eyes were barely open. They were like gray and, I don't know, lifeless. So, since her eyelids were barely open, I like, you know, squatted down to get to a level where she could see me. And I was just like, this should be the last thing that you see. I just smiled really big, and then I did a weird, like, I don't know, circus dance, like a dance that somebody with a top hat and a cane would do. And every once in a while, her mouth would open and then close a little, and then, you know, just be at that, like, half open, rested place again. And we kind of thought, okay, that's her way of, like, letting us know that she hears us. It was like a response to things that we said or things that we did. And And she did that. And I'm like, all right, pretty sure you're laughing right now. It was just normal stuff. My sister and I, it wasn't like depressing. We weren't sitting around her crying and crying. We didn't want it to be like that for her or for us. I mean, we just didn't do it. And then we just kind of sat around. Well, we were, watching the CNAs check her blood oxygen level. They asked if we wanted them to check her blood pressure as well, and I said no, because I imagine it will hurt her, and let's just not. Blood oxygen is easy. You put a thing on her finger. It's not that uncomfortable for her, so let's just stick with checking that. And then when the nurse looked at her at first, she just stopped and made this sigh in this face that was like, shoot, like, oh crap, she's really going now. She got close to her and she was like, hey, Diana. And my mom just laid there. It's like she was in a coma. And she lifted up her eyelids and looked in her eyes and she goes, oh yeah, it'll be tonight or tomorrow. So we're like, okay, trying to just prepare for this. But everybody at the place was really nice. Ask, like, if you guys need anything, do you need snacks? Do you need water? Do you need anything, just to make you more comfortable? And we were like, no, we're good. So we just enjoyed our time with our mom. And it really was an enjoyable time. Like we were laughing, and then my sister and I were like sleep deprived at that point, and we were laughing at everything. And I was like, this is not good, Brenna. Like, something really, really heartbreaking is going to happen, and we're going to start laughing. We need to sleep. Oh my gosh. So her blood oxygen just kept dropping. It dropped from the 80s into the 70s and then into the 60s. And we just didn't want to leave because we're like, we don't want her to die alone. So we were there from midnight to about 8. I think between 6 and 6:30 we both fell asleep like in our chairs with our heads on her bed. And and then about 8:30 her oxygen came back up to the 70s, and we were like, all right, mommy, we are gonna try to get sleep, because at this point I had been up for like 26 hours or something like that. And it was actually kind of sad because I think she was crying when we were saying that, because her mouth opened and her breathing changed, and I was like, gosh dang it, I think she's crying. But we were just telling her, like, you can be at peace, we're okay. We were just trying to tell her all these different types of things. We're all going to be okay because we have strength that you have. Like, we're gonna be good. But we said bye. I went back to my dad's house, and I only could sleep for about an hour. And then my sister called and was like, hey, her blood oxygen is in the 50s now, and the nurse said that if anybody wants to come and say their last goodbyes, they need to do it, because she can go at any minute now because it's so low. And I was like, all right. My dad drove me up there that time. Which was hard. I mean, they've been divorced for a long time, but they also were married for a long time, and even after marriage, they were like best friends for the longest time. So watching him say bye was hard, even though he did it in a real daddy way, like, bye, I love you. And then my mom's best friend came, and gosh, that was hard watching her in there, watching her say bye to her lifelong friend. I mean, it's like friends from childhood. And it was good though. I mean, it's just so weird because everybody who came to see her, we all had kind of the same thing, like really, really sad, but then so happy for her. Like we're just all so happy for her. Trying to think her oxygen just kept dropping and they kept telling us it could be any minute now, any minute now. So I'm like trying to keep people updated. They're saying sometime in the next few hours she's gonna go. She just kept holding on. Her heart just kept beating so hard. And everyone's like, maybe she's waiting for somebody. Maybe she's, I don't know. So that second day on Saturday, my uncle came and two of my cousins, one of my cousin's husbands, my best friend was there. Different family and friends came and we all just sat around. It was like a family get together. I loved it. We all just sat around and talked and laughed, and it was really great. It was really good time. And then it got to like 9:30 at night. It was pretty late. Everybody was leaving. And my sisters, it was just me and two of my sisters, and we were like just discussing what we should do. We were saying maybe it's not that she's waiting for someone to show up. Maybe she doesn't want us to watch her die. So let's just try to leave her in peace and let's just all go home tonight. So I went back to my dad's, and I was seriously really expecting to get a call that was like, okay, she's gone. She passed away in her sleep or something. But I woke up at like 7 or 8 and still nothing. Everything was fine. Took a shower, did all these, I was just like, whatever. And then my sister sent a text and she said that the pulse ox wasn't reading anymore. So, we really, this is the time. I was like, okay, I'm on my way. So I went, and when I got there, she looked about the same, but her breathing was way different, and like slower. And then one of the nurses came in a couple of times. They tried to check the oxygen, and it just wasn't reading at all. So we just we were just there visiting. Our oldest sister came a little bit again, and then right as she was walking out, right as she was leaving the room, my mom, it looked like she was trying to it kind of looked like a fish, I guess. I'm trying to get this thing to dry. And if I just stare at it, I don't know, maybe you guys would rather look at that actually instead of this, whatever. But it makes me feel like I'm talking to you guys, so. Oh, geez, this thing is gonna break. It was just me and the other middle sister. We were sitting on each side. My oldest sister was walking out, and I was like, that's different what she's doing with her mouth. And she was breathing really different. And then, during this time, she took a really deep breath, she gasped. And then I was like, I think this is it. And at that time, my sister and I were both very calm. We weren't crying. We weren't hysterical. We weren't freaking out. It was just a very calm thing. And I was like, I'm pretty sure she's passing now. And my sister was like, yeah, I think she's taking her last breaths. So she took a deep breath. And I've been counting. I mean, for all this time, we were watching her chest and her pulse and her neck and everything. And we were counting stuff. At this point, she was only taking about 9 breaths a minute. Right up until this point. And then she just stopped breathing for 20 seconds. And then she took another breath. And then she didn't breathe for 30 seconds. And we're just like, I'm assuming my sister would probably be thinking the same thing. Like, okay, is that the last one? And then she would take another deep breath. And then she stopped breathing for like a minute straight. But then she did it again. And that happened like 3 times maybe. And I remember one of the nurses told us that she's gonna stop breathing before her heart stops. So my niece, my sister told her daughter, like, go get a nurse and see if they can get a stethoscope because we can't feel her pulse. I was trying to find it in her wrist and I couldn't feel anything. And then she took a breath, and then I was counting, but like, she just didn't take another breath again. And right about that time, the nurse came, and I stepped back, and looking at it from like the end of the bed, for some reason, made it feel totally different. Like, being close to her, I felt really calm and like, okay, I understand what's happening. Mommy's, she's taking her last breaths right now. But when I stood back, it was almost like watching a dream is what it felt like. But the nurse was listening. And then she said, okay, girls, she's at peace now. And it was just so many different emotions, even like kind of being creeped out, which I feel bad saying that, but it's true. Because it was like really sad, like, mommy's gone. And I won't get to, I don't know, I just started to think of all these little things, like waking up to a text message that says, hi, sweetie, or good morning, sweetie. It's just not there anymore. But also really happy that she's not in that body anymore that she's been in for the past 5 years. And then kind of like freaked out, like, oh gosh, now I'm in this room with my mom's dead body. And it started to change really fast, like, even though her face was sunken, it was like more sunken in. And her skin started to look like wax and her color was changing. It didn't seem real. It was just really weird. I'm so happy that she's not, what she's been. And I know a lot of you guys, I've been saying when I talk about my mom, I'm like, I feel like it's going to be easier to handle this because it's like we've been losing her in phases, like we lost her, like up, talking, walking around. We lost, we already mourned that part of mommy. And then she was, she wasn't able to talk as much. So then we lost that part of mommy. So it'll be easier because we're losing her in phases. And I was so wrong. Because after she died, it was just mommy's gone. Like, mommy, before the strokes, after the strokes, it doesn't matter. She's just gone. There's no more mommy. Still seems weird, but my sisters and I think we're doing pretty good. I don't know if it's the same for them, like, you feel fine, and then I start crying, and then I feel like I'm gonna throw up, and then I feel okay, and then I feel really weak, like I'm just gonna collapse on the floor, and then I feel fine. It's just all over the place. And then also really weird, like last night, even though I had to leave Sunday to drive back home, or so, I'm missing things that have to be done, like cleaning out her room and going through her things. But one of my sisters did a video call with me last night, so we went through all of her stuff. And while we were doing it, it was fine. We were like talking and laughing and but then after it's over, it's like it's just really weird. Like we just went through all of mommy's stuff because she's dead. And we're going through her stuff to see who wants what. So then emotions from that, and then um and then today, like a couple of hours ago, I got an email from somebody saying that like, hey, I just met with your sisters. I need you to sign this document. They have already signed it, all that kind of stuff. And it was when I got the email back after I signed everything, it was like an automated email, you know. Okay, all of your stuff has been signed and the authorization for cremation is like good to go. That was like a whole brand new emotion that came with that because I already knew she wanted to be cremated. I mean, it wasn't like a new thing. But for some reason, getting the email saying that it's, we're good to move forward with that, then my mind starts thinking of all these different things. Like, gosh, she's just, I don't know. It's just the reality of what's going to happen starts to sink in. And I've been, while I'm watching the videos, the home videos, and going through old pictures and stuff, they're like making me smile and making me feel so happy. And then all of a sudden it just hits really hard and I'm just bawling and I feel like I'm going to get sick. And I have to like take a break. And then I go back to it. Like, I want to look at them. I love hearing her voice and looking at the pictures and everything. I don't know. Everything is just so up and down. And I remember when my mom was doing that V-said thing, trying to die. I was talking to my dad on the phone, and I was like, I'm just trying to, like, prepare as much as I can. And he's like, there is no way you cannot. There's no way you can prepare for this because it feels like nothing else. And I get it now. Anything I've ever done in preparation for losing mommy is like non-existent. But something that gives us so much peace is that she wanted this so badly, and I know a lot of you guys know that. She wanted to die so badly. She was so sick of her life laying in that bed. And that gives us more peace because, like, imagine if she was, really sad about it, like, really not wanting to die at all, and then she passed away. That would have been a lot harder. It makes it easier knowing that she wanted to go and that she's free now. She can sing and, like, praise and dance and do all these things. That is something that I'm reminded of. I keep remembering where she is, and I keep holding on to like all these verses that I really live by, especially the ones about rejoicing and suffering and also just a big reminder that truly everything really truly is in God's timing. My mom has tried a lot on her own to die. She went weeks without eating or drinking any water. She has been sick multiple times and refused medication. Lots of different things. Like, this obviously was truly her time. And there's comfort in that. I mean, there's comfort in so many things. I also feel like there was like good reconnection with some family that we haven't seen for a while, so that was really nice. It's just really sad because I know I'm gonna have moments where I'm just like, I want my mom. I want to say hi. I want to tell her I love her. I want to tell her about what I'm doing. Because she's always super supportive. Like, she's that mom. It's like, no matter what it is you want to do, you're going to do such a good job. Like, keep going for it. And if it gets tough or if it seems like maybe it's not going to go well, she's the one, like, encouraging you to keep going. Like, keep on trying because it's okay. It's just a bump in the road. It's not, like, keep going. You can do it. You can be successful. So it's going to be really hard when I start doing new things, or if I finish a book, or if I don't know, just start something new. She's always the person I would tell. And she'd be like, that's so cool, awesome, like just being a mom. I have not read anything in the chat, and I'm so sorry, you guys. I've just been talking and talking. I don't even know if this would scroll all the way back to where it was. But I'll try. I'm trying to think. I do appreciate you all so much. Seriously, some of you guys have been praying for her for years. And following along with things with the videos of her, which I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do one more. That'll probably be my next video. Not this Friday coming up, but the one after that. That'll give me a good amount of time to just try to get through it. So I want to do that just to do that for our family and for you guys, so you kind of have a much better idea of who you've been praying for all this time. What's a mommy color? I'm gonna mix this and white. Not sure what it's gonna do. It doesn't make sense. We weren't meant to accept death. It is a confusing flood of emotions. Gosh, that is for sure. The important thing is that she isn't suffering, and you were there by her side to comfort her and your sisters. It's never easy. Gosh, yeah. Hala, I'm so, so, so happy that I was able to be there for that. And even after, the pulse ox wasn't even reading for, I don't know, a few hours, maybe 2 or 3 hours before she died. She was holding on so long. And I was telling her, like, Mommy, I have to leave in like an hour. Like, I have to leave by like 1 o'clock, or else I'm going to be driving really, really late and possibly will be like going off the road, falling asleep. Please, like, I want to be here. I want to be here when you go into peace, Mommy. So come on. And something else that's interesting, I guess. I don't even know if it's a thing. It's probably just me overthinking things, but for so many years, I won't say every time I look at the clock, because I look at the clock, it's all kinds of times the other way. Almost every time it's 12:28, I'm looking at the clock. Like, I see 12:28 all the time. And I always thought it was funny because I'm like, that's my birthday. And when the nurse said, okay, girls, she's at peace now, my sister turned on her phone screen and she was like, 12:28. Probably is nothing. Probably just me just adding emotion. I don't know. I hope that I will have dreams with her, because after her strokes, I used to have dreams with her all the time, and she was just like normal. She was walking and talking, and everything was just so normal. There wasn't even anything really specific happening. It was just her, cooking and like stuff like that, doing family things. I haven't had any dreams since she died, but I hope that I do. I hope I still get to have dreams with her, so I can still see her and hear her sometimes. Because I always love those dreams. I have dreams with my grandparents sometimes, and it always makes me feel so happy, and so it just makes me feel happy to be able to see them. And oh my gosh, I'm just remembering a dream that I had before this. Holy shit, I bet. I'm just gonna say this because I really don't care. Some people believe it, some people are like, whatever, that doesn't make sense. But seriously, since I was a kid, I have had dreams and just really strong feelings about things, and then they happen. And like even with my mom's strokes, before she had her strokes, I had a dream that she was in the hospital and something happened. We didn't know. Uh, and that there was a time like she was in the hospital for a while, and then there was a time where me and my three other sisters were around her holding hands, and I was like, is this what you were waiting for, mommy? You just needed all of us to be here with you? And she was like, yep. And then she died. And like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks later, I got a call from my sister like, mommy just had a stroke, she's in the hospital. And then after that, while she was in the hospital, she had more strokes. And that's how she ended up where she was, not being able to really do anything. And a couple weeks ago, oh my gosh. A couple weeks ago, I had a dream with my grandma, both of my grandmas, and both of my grandpas. And they were hugging me and they were saying something about coming home. And I remember even thinking, are they talking about me? Am I about to die? Is mommy gonna die? Is someone else going to die? Like, am I the one who's about to go home? I don't want to die yet. I didn't even think about that. Ugh. But I am so happy that I was there. I'm glad that I got to be there with my sister while she took her last breaths. I kept reading Ecclesiastes 3. That's what helped me. Ecclesiastes 3, what is that? I have an idea, but I'm not sure. Is that like there's a time to mourn? A time, like a time for all these opposite things? And the only reason I know that as well as I do, if that is Ecclesiastes 3, is because of Footloose. I love that movie. This is one of the other hardest part, going through their stuff. Yeah, it was. And so much of it was funny. Like, my gosh, mommy, how many little bottles of Scope do you need? And like tons of floss. I'm like, she really was flossing all the time. She always had floss in her purse, and she was always flossing her teeth. So it was fun. It was funny, but then it's just reality sinks in after we do these things. Like, holy crap, we just went through mommy's stuff because she's gone. And then signing that document, like, okay, I just signed a document that cremation, we can go ahead and move forward with it. And my sisters said that she was there, like like ready for a viewing type of thing. And my sister said that she looked at peace. She looked a lot more at peace. Which I'm glad. I'm glad that's the last thing that they saw. Because the last memory, the last thing being, just her laying there in that nursing home, like the way that she looked is awful. And I'm also kind of noticing the more I go through all these home videos, the more that image is being pushed to the back of my mind. And I'm really thankful for that. Reality sets in and it becomes real. Yes, seriously. It just seems like you're just kind of going through motions, and then you're like laughing and everything's fine and you're talking like normal. Energy is normal, and all of a sudden it's just like it just smacks you in the face like, hey, your mom's dying right now. And then it's just like, oh my gosh, this is really happening. I'm gonna throw up, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna, like, I don't know what. I'm really sad, I'm really happy for her at the same time. It's just everywhere. Since my sister passed away, I got involved in American Red Cross. That's cool. I'm so sorry, Stacy. I can't imagine losing one of my sisters. We're all here for you, Kendra. Thank you so much, Maddie. Exactly. I still have the hardest time with my sister's stuff. I did take some stuff with me too. Andy, I'm so sorry. I took her hat. As soon as I saw him, like, oh my gosh, like mom used to wear that hat all the time. I took her hat. I took Yahtzee. If some of you guys remember in the video from 3 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, when I went to visit her, we played Yahtzee together. So I took that, and there's also a sign on her wall that said, Mom, sweet mom. And I was like, oh, that's a cute sign. I didn't take it, but like when I very first got there, I said that I liked it, and my sister ended up getting it off of the wall and gave it to me before I left. And then in a couple weeks, my little sister will be here, and she's going to bring that stuff to me. Definitely never easy, Maddie. Now, gosh. And I keep feeling so much for my dad. Like, he lost somebody very, very close to him, somebody that he's shared a lot of his life with. But also, he knows what it feels like to lose parents. He's got 4 grieving daughters. I just imagine, I mean, it can't be so easy, so I keep thinking about him too. Same with me and my father's stuff. Yeah, Pete. My heart is still always so heavy for that. Ever since I very first started watching your channel, I started from the very beginning, and my heart's been heavy for you ever since seeing that, knowing that. Aries World, hi, big hugs to you. Thank you so much. Truly, your guys' comments, everything has been and is, and like for the past few years and now and in all the time. I mean, you guys just, I can't tell you how much it really does mean a lot. You know, I'm not just saying it. It's not just like, oh, that's a nice thing to say. Like I really do take those things to heart, and I hope them and they are comforting and helpful. I have an art piece I made with Ivy before she got sick. I cry every time I see it. I know, I'm starting to think of the movies because my sister was playing just mommy movies. Like, my mom, a lot of you guys also know, we grew up watching, like, really creepy movies, but they're just such mommy movies. She loves the thrillers and dramas and suspense. So that's what my sister and I watched, like, all through the night. We watched The Mummy, and what else did we watch? We watched The Mummy, Jaws, Forrest Gump. I didn't realize how much this would affect me until I saw it. The boys and I were trying to find something to watch earlier. And I saw it. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's the movie that was playing when she died. And it's just different things, I guess, that are going to make me think of her. And my boys were like, what? It? That's what was playing when she died? Why was that even on at that time? Like, because she loves it. That's what we were doing. We were playing a bunch of mommy movies that she loves. And so that, you know, she could hear them in the background. And I'm so glad that those are the last things that she heard. She heard us talking and laughing, and it was just like a family get together, and I love that those are the last things that she heard. And her movies, Aliens, I think we watched the second one. I don't think we watched Alien Resurrection, but those are just such mommy movies, so I hope that she felt really at home. She's done her job raising her family, yes. I think she did such a good job. I was telling her that too when I very first got there. That was one of those things that she kind of responded to. I was just telling her I love her. And I thanked her for being such a good mom to us girls. And I told her, of all the things that you taught us, I think the best thing, I know the best thing, was teaching us about Jesus, reading the Bible to us, teaching us the gospel. And I was just like, thank you so much for that, because now I do it with my kids, and that's the best thing that I could teach them. and her mouth opened a little bit, you know, like she understood it, like she was responding to it. Unfortunately, I feel desensitized with all of the loss, but the grief still comes and goes. We lost 15 family members in 5 years. Oh my gosh, Andy, I could not imagine that. Oh, Pete. I wish I could give you guys hugs. Yes, she's with God now. He was ready to receive her. Yes, yes, he was. And that, thanks for saying that. There's something else. I think, Holly, you left a comment that was really nice too, that was helpful. Kendra, I lost my mama 14 years ago and my only sister 2 years ago. I understand what you're going through. I'm here if you want to talk. I love you, sis. Thank you so much, Karma. I love you too. And I know this is part of life, you know? I know that I'm going to lose more people, and I know that people are going to lose me, and it's okay. Like, everything, it's okay, and it truly is all good. It's just really sad and hard. Dang it. Sorry, I will keep reading the chat. That D looks bad now. I think you can still see what it says though. Something about moms hits different. I'm gonna say I agree with that. I know I haven't lost tons of people. You know, I've lost a close friend. I have lost my grandparents. This is just, it's so different. You know, it's your mom. It's your mom. That's who we all went to when we had a problem, when we were confused, when we were excited about something that we were doing. Like, we just went to mommy. And she was there, and she was comforting and supportive and excited for us for whatever, you know, whatever the thing was. I just can't breathe. Everybody at home has been really nice. My kids, like, if as I'm going through these home videos, you know, taking little clips of it for this video that I'm putting together, if they hear sounds, they're like right there. Are you laughing or are you crying? Like, okay, you're laughing, okay. Or, you know, they'll just randomly be like, I think you need a hug, and hug me. And everybody's been really great. Talk to her in spirit. Here's my baby visits me in my sleep. Oh, Stacy. She's up there helping God guard over you. Oh, Richie, I'm sorry. It's such a normal part of life, you know, like what I'm telling you guys, it's not anything brand new. It's not anything that so many people haven't also experienced. It's still so hard, even though it's so part of life. Oh, Maddie. Thank you guys. I love your thumbnail. Good, Barry. I'm glad. Like, seriously, she would have really laughed at that. We made a lot of jokes about her, to her, because, like I said, we wanted it to be just like it would be in any other instance. So, like, she's kind of manipulative, and we joke with her about that. So I'm like, oh my gosh, mother, is this the reason why you're holding on so long? You're just going to, like, try to hang on as long as you can to see who else can show up, because you're always trying to get as many visitors as you can. But that thumbnail she would have loved. I'm like, you know what? I'm putting mommy's face on Bob Ross this time. This painting's gonna be for mommy. Oh, hugs to all who need it. Yes, Andy. Good. That is a good comment. Love the painting. Thank you. I guess it does kind of match what I don't know. It really does go with even what my brother-in-law told me to do, like, or saying that, like, painting, how it can just be like a picture of our lives, an illustration of our lives. And it looks like I went back to childhood with this one because when we were little, man, my mom was all about Tupperware. I'm sure many of your moms were also all about Tupperware. And we all had our own like colors, so you have the sets of like plates and bowls and everything. My plates and bowls were my plate, bowl, and cup was green. My oldest sister's was blue. Next sister's was red. Mine was green, and our youngest sister, her color of dishes was yellow. And I made sure that each color has everybody else's color in it. And my mom, when she would tell us that she loved us or good night, she would tell us that's how much she loved us, whole big wide world. So that's my painting for mommy. I gave my life to Jesus Christ since my sister passed away. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that so much. Oh, Maddie. Yeah, losing dogs is freaking hard too. She's still with you, Kendra. Thank you, Rick. Don't worry about the chat or what you're supposed to do. Take your time. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a taking my time with the chat. I know I'm not even getting to everybody, and I'm just doing doing my best, and I'm actually okay with that, knowing that it's not, the greatest. Trying to take advice from my mom finally. Like, it's okay. It's okay if it doesn't all get done right now. It's okay if something has to get pushed back till the next day or the next day. It's okay. I'm just really hard on myself. Praise the Lord, Stacy. Yes, it's awesome. Oh, hey, Colton. Oh, I'm so happy that you're in here. I miss you guys. Pink is a good mom color. Pink is a good mom color. My mom really likes purple too. My mom loved blue. I never did until she passed. Now I see blue differently. Yeah, I'm noticing seeing things a lot differently too. I think I'm thinking about things differently. I can't tell, is this gonna stick or is it just because, this is where I am emotionally right now, and maybe it's a little bit of both. You were there. That is the biggest. I think so too. XOXO. Because some people were like, do you want to wait till after she goes, and then that way you can be here for that way you can be here for like any type of get together things. And I said no. I don't know if this is gonna stay up. Hold on. I do have my old one here though, just in case this thing falls over, which it looks like it's gonna fall over. I don't know. If I fall, I'll pick you up. If you fall, I'll pick you up. I'm not falling. Anyway, I was saying no, I want to be there before she goes. I want to be there to like talk with her and just be myself with her one more time. And I wasn't a mess. I will say there were a couple times where I cried. And there was one time where I really, really broke down. Like I couldn't even breathe. I couldn't even catch my breath for a while. And I was kept like hyperventilating, and I did feel a little bit better after that. And now I just keep telling, like, I told my daughter and um, my sisters, like, just let it out. Seriously, every time you feel it come, just let it fly out. Because a little bit of peace comes with every breakdown, it seems. So keep having the breakdowns. But yeah, this was more important, or that was more important to me than being there afterwards. I would love to be there for all of it, but being there at the end, I would have really hated. Really would have hated looking back and being like, dang it, I wish I could have been there for that part, not the afterwards part. Like, she's already gone now, you know? That, I wanted to be there while her spirit was still there. So, yes, I love you, XOXO. I totally agree with that. Thank you all. It wasn't easy surrendering to God. I wanted to change for me and God and family. I love that, Stacy. I hope this will not be taken the wrong way, but it almost makes you wonder, was that your sister's purpose? Like, it makes it so worth it that when she went home to the most amazing place, you were saved. And, you know, I don't want to say a life was gone, because now she's really living, but, you know, as she passed, you were born again, and I think that that's really cool. Oh my gosh. No freaking way. You're always in our thoughts and prayers. No more pain or suffering. She'll always be watching over you from the Lord's side. Thank you. That is a lot of money. If you need to, like, put a stop payment on that, I understand. Oh my gosh, Tom, that is a lot of money. Yeah, Richie's like, holy shit. That's what I'm saying. Was that an accident? Please cancel that if you need to cancel that. It's a lot of dashing. Thank you for that. And thank you for the words that are attached to that. Oh my gosh. It seems like it's too much. Thanks a lot. You just gave me something else to process. I'm kidding. You're like, wow, ungrateful biatch. I will take it back now. Seriously, that I don't even know I don't know. That's a lot. She went in God's time, yes. She'll always be with you and watching you. Her memories will always be with you. Yes, I keep thinking about that too. And I got really upset earlier because there's one specific picture I want so bad and I can't find it. And I have one more place I'm going to look on my external hard drive to see if maybe it's on there. Maybe I just put it on there to, like, free up space on my phone or something. But I had to remind myself, like, still, they're just pictures. And when I'm gone, when we're all gone, we're not taking that stuff with us. I still have the memories. So if I don't find that picture, it's going to be okay. But, man, I was so upset. Like, I just want that picture. I want it so bad. It's one of, kind of, one of the last pictures before she had her strokes. The dreams will come good. I'm excited. I'm excited for those dreams. I'm excited to see if they're going to be different. Are they going to be the same where it's just regular, like mommy cooking and all the things like it always is, like we're just at home? Or are they going to be different? Like, I'm so excited. I can't wait. You will, sis. I did my sis visit me in my sleep, and my mama still cries for my sister. Oh gosh, can't imagine losing a child either. Kendra, I had dreams and still do of my dad almost 8 years later. Good. I love that. I love to hear that. I love that for you. And I love that you guys are sharing that with me because it's just, giving me things to look forward to. I'm like, Mommy, why is it taking so long? Like, I was dreaming about Granny and Papa and Graham and Ban pretty much right after they died. So, what the heck, lady? Oh my gosh. Someone tell Consume the Goodness in the replay she missed it. What? Kendra, I love dreaming about them when they are healthy in my dreams. Yeah. Lost a sister and brother as well. I love when we're all together. Oh my gosh. So much pain, and there's still so much beauty in all of it, which is I think what makes it so all over the place. Because I am celebrating. It's like celebrating and sadness. It feels so weird, but it is possible. It's like so just more proof that it's possible to even feel joy when you're heartbroken, and to like you really can feel God like holding you and comforting you. Oh my gosh, ads. Every time that happens, I'm like, I always remember that's what John means. Because sometimes when he's going through the chat, he's like, oh, there's an ad in the way. I'm like, how is there an ad in the chat? And get it now. Kendra, I love dreaming about. Oh, wait, okay. I have dreams about my 3 pups. Aw, I love that. Hey, Tasharia. Yes, very, very generous of you, Tom. You will have dreams of her. She might come to you in your sleep. You will know the difference. My son and my wife have come to me in my sleep. Oh my gosh, I'm excited for that. I hope that I experience that. Like I'm excited for it. Oh my gosh, Tom, are you freaking kidding me? You never seem to amaze me with your thriving dedication. I don't know what to say. I mean, I can say thank you, but like that seems so small compared to what you're doing. Andy, Drea, Rio for Life, Kristen, Terry Girl, Granny Boo. Oh my gosh, some of these people I don't even know. I didn't even know they were subscribers. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Wow. Barry, I lost my dad and brother within the last 15 months. Death stinks, but God is good and will get you through. Yes, and He really is. He really is. You will have dreams of her. She'll always be there for you. Thank you so much, Colton. And these things are like things that I'm just going to really hold on to, like what I was saying about some of the things that you guys have said in comments and stuff. I really am like locking into some of these words because I know that there's going to be a time, or multiple times probably, where I'm just going to like be crying and be like really sad and feel really heavy, and those things are going to pop up. They're going to be just like very timely reminders. So I really do appreciate the things that you guys are saying. Kendra, my husband has dreams like you do. Not as much anymore because he doesn't encourage his gift. But I understand what you mean. Yeah. It's I just tell people my dreams. I'll tell whoever the first kid is that I see, I'm like, hey, I had a dream that blah blah blah, whatever. And then when it happens, I'm like, remember, I'm like looking around, which kid did I tell? Remember when I said I had that dream? And then they're just like like, okay, we need to listen to mommy's dreams. Which I always do say. It's not like every single dream I ever have like comes true, but there are very specific ones, and I get very specific feelings like this is a warning, or this is like something that's approaching, or a heads up, or I don't know. And it's been like that since I was a little girl, so it's nothing new to me. But I know when other people hear it, they're like, yeah, whatever. That's dumb. Wait until she sees. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to start asking those questions because I'll probably start crying again. A time and a season for all things. Yes, Ecclesiastes 3. Okay, that's what I thought. You're so generous. Seriously. Seriously. I don't even know. And that's not something I can do back. And we can go back and forth like how me and John do it. I can't do that. Oh my gosh. My baby sis told me in my sleep, I got this. I spend my sleep arguing in my sleep, questioning her, and she told me, don't worry. I love that. And I still feel like it's a way of communicating, like, God, I guess is what I mean. You know, he can communicate. Obviously, the Bible is the best. His word never changes. It doesn't change. But he uses people too. And he can communicate with us in our dreams, and then just like a feeling, you know, or like just discernment, the Holy Spirit inside of us. So that's what I think that dream was that I had, that I just remembered I had, with all of my grandparents hugging me so tight. It was my grandma hugging me really tight. I did tell my sister. I told one of my sisters about it. And I was, but I feel like that was just maybe a comfort. I mean, it was my grandparents, so of course that's comforting in itself. But then what they were saying, and just, I don't know, maybe God was letting me know, but just using, you know, through them type of thing. No freaking way. I know I'm not seeing what I think I'm seeing. I know I'm not seeing what I'm thinking seeing. Oh my gosh! What in the world? Tom! This is like a week's worth of dashing or something that you're building this up to. Stop. Oh my gosh. Be Yourself Adventures, Marianne, Wu Ping, Legendary. Hey, Jean got one too. Or is it Jean Pierre? I don't know. Kendra, honey, she is in a happy place. Yes. So good. Everything. She doesn't feel anything that's not good. I can't even imagine what that must be like. Not worrying about something, or wondering about something, or having any type of discomfort or fear or like anger. Nothing. It's just all so good. I love that so much for her. Especially considering she has spent the last several years, or a few years. I know for the first year or two, well, there was a little bit in there where she was able to be in her wheelchair. But besides that, she's just been laying in a bed. Not seeing very many people. Not doing very much, which is very different from what her life was like before. She was always around people. I just love where she is now. Your baby sister, okay, she also gave me a message to my mom that she was good. My mom cried. I had a dream after one of my friends killed himself. I had a dream with him in it, and he was telling me, like, it's okay, everything's fine. And I know, obviously God knows what we need, but I really needed that because I felt so bad because he tried to call me and I didn't answer the phone. And then that night while I was at school, I got a voicemail from she was kind of like a mother figure to me at that time. really strong, and she left me a voicemail saying, like, Chris shot himself, he's dead. And then I had a voicemail, and then my mom was trying to call me because she knows how hard I am on myself, and she was just like, it's not your fault, it's not your fault, this is not your fault. Like, but I had a dream with him in it where he was telling me, like, I'm okay, like, I'm really happy, this is what I wanted, and I don't know, gave me some peace, but it was still sad. It is a roller coaster. Oh my gosh, you ain't lying. We can't. We cleaned out both together as they passed a year apart. My mom said, "Go through everything." The time we wasted because she said that. Maybe it was her way of having a last laugh. Maybe. Another thing that's like sad but awesome at the same time, that Jazzercise, that 1985 Jazzercise VHS that I have, the last time my mom was here in Ohio visiting us, she bought it for me. And and that is a workout tape that she used to do when we were little. Like for a big chunk of our childhood, she was doing that exercise tape. Like we would wake up early in the morning, and I would just get up early in the morning, hear Jazzercise, and I would just like lay down on the couch while she finished working out. And then as we got older, we were doing the Jazzercise tape too. And having it now, it's gonna be like, I don't know what it's gonna be like doing it now. Hearing it, I'll probably be laughing and smiling and crying at the same time, and dying, because it actually is kind of a hard workout. It's really fun though. Yes, remember the good times and funny stories. That's how to celebrate her life. And definitely we will be doing that for sure. Thank you. My sister and brother too. My sister died suddenly and alone. Oh my gosh. Still hurts. That would be hard. That would be hard to just, to know. To hold, to carry, whatever. She's in a better place when it rains. It is her tears coming down to watch over you and is sending you a hug from heaven. My dad lost his parents. My son, 15, he lost his dad when he was 6. Aww. John told us yesterday. Oh, about the, yeah. I was trying to think, oh my gosh, like I felt like I got an update out and I was feeling okay about that. And then I was driving home and I stopped to get gas. I'm like, I just never said anything else. All I said was like, this is where it is. They said maybe a few hours, and that was the end of that. Even though she lasted much longer than a few hours. Like her heart was beating. She was just, they even said like her heart is the only thing keeping her alive. It's still beating at like 133 beats per minute. But then, obviously it eventually stopped. My parents were married 60 years. I can't imagine. 60 years? That's awesome. We all love you, Kendra, Alwyn. I love you guys too. Seriously. You all have such a special place in my heart. Thank you for the gifted membership. Yes, Marianne, if you're still here. I don't know. I don't even know how far behind I am on here. I have no idea. Hope we chat. Oh, you're talking to Angela. Okay. Oh my gosh, Jason, you're totally fine. I don't know when you came in, but you probably just missed a lot of sadness. I appreciate you being here, though. We have to comfort each other, yes. Definitely getting comfort. And I'm trying to let go of guilt. I don't feel guilt for not being there that much, because I wasn't able to be there that much. So, since I wasn't able to be there as much as I would have liked to, I just made the best of it. I did video calls with her. I talked to her almost every day, even if it was just through text. And we still had a really good relationship. The connection was always strong, the relationship was always strong. So feel guilty there. I mostly feel guilty about things I probably shouldn't. Like, gosh, there are people who popping into my head like, crap, I should have told them. I should have told them that I was there and that this is what's happening so that they could have gone if they wanted to. And like not keeping people as updated maybe, and I just keep feeling bad about that. But I did talk to my mom, my mother-in-law, about that, and she was like, do not feel guilty about that. Like, you just lost your mom. So, and if anybody doesn't understand that, then that's not your problem. So just don't. So I'm trying really hard to hold on to those words and not feel bad that I didn't keep people more updated and just, give people, I guess, more time to know what was going on and everything. It happens so fast, though, it seems. Finding out about everything and trying to get to Missouri seemed like it seems like everything was going so fast. And then sitting there next to her, it's like time slowed down. And then all of a sudden she was taking her last breaths. Like, just so strange. You are one of the most authentic YouTubers. Such a nice soul and heart. Your mommy is a proud woman up in heaven. She raised you right. She really is. You guys, when you see the video that I put together, if you guys watch it, I'll probably do it as a premiere like I always do, but she's just so, you can see it in all the pictures where all four of us girls are with her, or if she's the one recording. I did that a few times where she's not in the video, but she's the one recording because, just listening to things that she was saying and stuff. She's just so proud to be our mom. All the way through our entire lives. She always was, and she always made sure that we knew that she was. But thank you for that, for saying that, Dan. All right. I'm crying. I'm gonna go play Minecraft. Go play the game. I'm sorry. I did not know how this live stream was going to go. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to do it. I wasn't sure what my body was going to feel like, because seriously, there have been times where like my skin goes like, it's like kind of a cold, clammy sweat, and I feel like I'm just going to collapse. I think it's probably just kind of exhaustion, like on all the levels, because like not sleeping very much, driving for 10 hours, and then driving for 10 hours back, a lot of crying, a lot of like trying to keep up with things mentally and processing things and keeping up and processing things emotionally. And I like sometimes feel like I can eat, so I eat when I feel like I can eat, and other times I don't. I've really been sucking with my electrolyte water, so I'm trying to catch back up with hydration. So I didn't know what this was going to be like. And I was thinking, okay, I'm just going to talk. I'm just going to talk, and yeah, I should have known I was going to be crying. So I appreciate all of you guys being here, and then I apologize if I don't know, if it seems like I brought the mood down of just life for a minute. So sorry about your mom. I lost mine in 2009, and I was 36. It gets better, I promise, and you will eventually smile when you hear a song she liked. I'm excited for that. I know. I think about that stuff too, like, gosh, what's it going to be like for the first time? The first time that we have even though she wasn't like physically able to be there on holidays and birthdays, we still got text messages from her. We still could possibly do a video call with her. So the first round of everything, I think, is going to be hard. And she was always really big on telling me to keep going, like keep going with your channel, keep going with your books. I have partially written books. I have like 3 of them, and I'm always like, nobody's gonna want to read this. But she's always like, keep going with everything, like don't stop. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this live stream because of that, like just keep going, at least try, keep going. And so I'm glad that I did. And I think it's going to just get easier from here the first time I do anything. I've just been trying to do things, make dinner still. And even Friday before I left, I still did the kids' spelling test. They didn't get their new words this yesterday, though. I haven't done any school with them this week. But I'm giving myself grace on that one. Glad you were laughing. Me too. I'm so happy that we were just like goofing off and being our regular sarcastic, joking, laid back selves. I love that. That is what she was surrounded by. That she wasn't by herself for her last, however many hours. People that she liked, some of her most favorite people were there with her. I love it so much that she had that. Aliens is better. Yes, that's the second one, right? With Ripley, or with she's in all of them. With the like, get away from her, you bitch. That was my mom's favorite part. Like we all had to shut up when that part came on. Oh my gosh, what's the guy's name? Anyway, with the little girl. I'm pretty sure that's the second one. You are so strong. I don't feel it. This is definitely, again, another one of those moments that I've talked about where I'm like, this is not my own strength. The strength that I have, the, like, ability to comfort my little sister when she was crying really hard, and I was just like, I was fine. I wasn't crying. I didn't start crying with her. I was just letting her know, like, mommy is so good right now. She's so happy right now. And we have... like, what an awesome thing that we're this sad that she's gone. It's not like we're crying like, oh, we lost our mom, but we really didn't have, we don't have good memories with her or anything. We really didn't have a connection with our mom. That is not the case. All four of us girls have different relationships and different connections with her, but we all still had it. We all still have some good memories. And so I feel like it's such a blessing that we are this sad. We're so sad because we lost something so good. And I'm happy for that. I'm glad that's what it is. But definitely not a strength coming from me. Thank you for saying that, though. I know I always say that. But anyway. Ads? She did do a great job. Thank you. I was up so late last night watching her YouTube channel. I totally forgot again that she had a YouTube channel. And I fell asleep a little bit. Or almost like kind of, not fully asleep, but my eyes were closed and I was just kind of like space, going between being awake and being asleep. And then just would open my eyes again and watch her some more. And I was like, okay, I'm for sure having a dream with her tonight. Because... I'm watching these videos. I'm hearing her voice. I didn't. Like, what the heck, lady? But it was good to see those videos again. And she's so slow. I come by it so honestly, you guys. Like, if you look, okay, you have to do the @ sign when you're searching. If you in the search bar, if you do @the faster, faster. Her whole channel was going to be about her fasting journey. She started talking about other things, but anyway, there are some of those videos where she is commenting on her own video where she's like, note to self. The phone stops recording at 5%, not 0. Make sure the phone is charged before you start recording. There are a couple of things like that. She's just so cute. She's so little and cute. I enjoyed watching that those videos. And the last video that she did was, I don't know, maybe somewhere between 4 to 6 months before her strokes. So that was like, just what she was, just how she looked and everything before that. So I'm so happy that she had that YouTube channel that we can look back and just listen to her say 9 million times, which she always did, and we'd always be like, oh my gosh, mother, why? Stop saying but she's just trying to think. She does this like thing, thinking of what she's gonna say. Then she talks. Her mind very much, John, would have been like her and her brother. I love Uncle Buddy. Their minds are very similar to like how ours are, where you start thinking more. Like, I wonder, it makes you wonder. And even in the room, my uncle was like, I wonder if she's even like still in her body. It makes you just think, like, is she over us? Is this like one of those out of body type things where she's above us and she's looking down at her own body and all of us right now? And he just thinks that's probably like a very simple example of his thinking. He's very just, I don't know, cool mind. He has a really cool mind. And mommy was like that too. If you're even still in here, John, I don't know, I'm talking to you like I don't even know how far behind I am on this chat. How do I see it? Oops. Probably really far behind, and I'm sorry. I'm gonna just try to get through this. One of your dogs came, Maddie. Like, hey, I hear you talking about me. She definitely is by God's side and will still be watching and guiding you. Celebrate her and the good times. I'll definitely be doing that. Such a time to celebrate through this sadness. So much to celebrate. There's so much. It was very hard telling my son at 6 he lost his dad. His last word to my son, I'm picking you up after school. Oh my gosh. That is very sad. I'm sorry if you guys can hear our dog kind of whining and crying. She's in her crate, but it's like for her own safety. When you lose your parents, you lose your past. When you lose your spouse, you lose your present. When you lose your child, you lose your future. Oh, that's really sad. Crazy. Beautiful painting. Thanks. I need to take a picture of that and send it to my sisters. Oh, so sweet. With the colors of Tupperware, yes. Everything was always so Tupperware. Thanks, Aisha. Thank you, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm really far behind. Okay, I'm going to try to. On 31st of January, I lost my cousin 3 years ago, and her daughter even looks up at the heavens and says, look up. My mom is looking down on all of us. Oh, it's cute. Still here, listening and asleep. Hey, Brad. Thanks for being here. My mom was a Kelly Green fan. I bet so many of our parents were like into all the same stuff. I miss you too. I wish I could hug you right now. Oh my gosh. I wish that too so bad, Colton. I know you said that like 10 years ago because I'm so behind, but you're a really good hugger. And you know how I am with hugs. They matter, okay? I don't want some feather hug where it's like, oh, and it's like so light. And no, like, squeeze and embrace me, for goodness sakes. We are in a hug. This is serious business. And you understand that, Colton. So I would love to have one of your hugs right now. I'm so sorry if I missed anything. You're so lucky that you got that, Kendra. My dad refused to allow my sister and I to be at the hospital. Oh, Karma, I hate that. I don't want to say anything like that because I'm assuming it was probably like maybe a protection thing, like he didn't want you guys to have that, to remember that, or to see that stuff. But man, that's hard. That's hard. I lost my sister a few months ago to brain cancer. I lost my father in 2006. So much love and support to everyone that lost a family member. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Gosh dang it, that's hard. I imagine. I don't know. This is the only thing I know. Grandparents, friends, and now a parent. But I imagine it's really hard. Mm. Yes, I appreciated getting to care for both my grandparents through hospice, as my dad and sister was unexpected, so I didn't get to say bye. Oh no. It's tough things to live with. She saw it. Oh, what did I see? What did I not see? I don't know. I'm gonna move on, or this is gonna take forever. Like my pastor told me, my sister didn't die. God upgraded her. Yeah. Yes. To die is gain as a child of God. That's for sure. I appreciate that so much, John. Seriously, because you really don't have to do that. I was even thinking, oh man, I kind of feel bad because John might send people over here and it's going to be like the most depressing live stream known to man. And they're going to be like, what the F? Why is this guy sending us over here? Like, yeah, everybody, go to Kendra's channel. She's awesome. And I'm like, I do appreciate it though. Seriously. Even if you didn't send people here, if you didn't like end your stream to be in mine, your support just in general is very appreciated. Just know that. I hope you know that. It's time to comfort you. The memberships are meant to keep your friends as close as possible. I loved with an everlasting love, and your mother was an embodiment of that love. Tom, seriously, thank you. I don't even know how to respond. I don't even know what to say. I don't know what to say. Thank you. I'll say that. Oh, Ruby, I appreciate you being here. You're probably done with dinner. You're probably like done with everything. Clean up and all of it by now. Oh, big family expedition. Hey, you guys. So sorry for your loss. Just know we're praying for you. So thankful that this is just our temporary home. Yes. Like, it's going to seem like such a small bit. You know? Also, I watched that video with the alligator and I was like, nope, I would not have been there. I would have been like, you take pictures and I'll look at the pictures. Those things terrify me. Alrighty, I've watched until my phone dies. Screen's gonna shut off any minute. I love you, Mommy. Oh, and I hope Mama is able to encourage you and maybe even comfort people through you. Oh, I hope so too. Gosh dang it, and she's probably can't even hear anything. My baby, she's moving away out of state in a couple of weeks. Another mixed emotion thing. I'm so excited for her because, like, what a fun adventure. You're gonna move away out of state, so it's like new and fun and probably a little bit scary, but also really exciting at the same time. I'm feeling that for her. But then, of course, there's sadness because I'm like, she's gonna be so far away. And that makes me sad. But you know, then you have like the typical, I guess, parental worries. I just want her to be good and happy. I want her to be okay. I just want her to be okay, safe, and all that. Kendra, I'm sorry, I can't stay longer. I promised my son I'd help him with his sign language. Much love to you and your family. Love you so much, girl. Aisha, if you're still here, I love you, and I'm good. I'm glad that you are leaving for that. Trust me, your mom will visit you. It's going to be the closer you need. That's what happened to me in my sleep. I'm excited. I'm excited for the dreams. Excited to tell you guys, like, you were right. She came. This is what the dream was like. I had one thing I didn't say to my dad. One night I dreamt about him. He said, "What is it, little girl? What did you want to say?" Oh my gosh, I love that. I was thinking something like that too. I'm like, man, I really wanted to tell my mom this funny story, and I didn't think about it while I was there. And I'm like, I'm not going to allow whatever it might be to make me hang on to that part. Instead of all the good things, like I'm not going to let anything keep that what I hold on to. I really wanted to tell her this story and now I can't because she's gone and it's too late. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But I was going to tell her. So our two middle sons, this was like a year ago or something, they were playing, they were just like pretending whatever, and one of them had a bunch of pillows in his shirt and he was like trying to look fat, and the other one was trying to take his order. He's like ordering all this different food, and he's like, okay, you want like ordering all this stuff, yeah, I want this many of this, I want this many pizzas, and he had some kind of accent for some reason, like a New York accent. And then the son who was taking the order was like, okay, how about hot dogs? We have hot dogs. Do you want some of those? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, okay, well, how many do you want? Like, do you want like 5? Or he's like, yeah, I'll take 5. And he's like, okay, do you want a regular hot dog or a foot long? And he's like, no, I'll take a leg long. Which was hilarious. And I wanted to tell my mom that. And my dad still cracks up about that. He's like, does he actually know? And I did ask him, like, do you know what a foot long is? And he looked down at his foot. I'm like, okay, that's what I thought. Think about math. Think back to school. There's not foot long and leg long. But, yeah. It was just funny. She would have thought that was really funny. I wanted to tell her. We are family now, Kendrick. Yeah, we are, Stacy. Ever since your sister passed away. You know what I'm saying? I love that that is part of that story. It's such a sad thing, but such an awesome thing. Like, I love that for you. It's always been random. Oh, it's always been random and when I least expect it. But I had one dream. I saw my dad, and I just stopped him from talking, and I ran up and hugged him. And I told him how much I miss him. Aw. I love that. I bet that was one of those dreams that seemed so real. Like, you could actually feel it. Like, you could actually feel the pressure and, like, feel him hugging you back. I hope it was, anyway. I've had some dreams like that with my dad's dad, and I truly can feel him hugging me. Like, I can feel the pressure on my body. And I love it. It just seems so real. Kendra, you're going to hear her more now than you did before. I hear all things they said, and I didn't listen to them. I do understand what you're saying there. I definitely do. They don't call him 7-figure for nothing. I guess not, Aaron. Hey, Tom. Thomas. Okay, I'm going to not do that. Thomas coming down the tracks. She went in God's time. When he was able to receive her, she did a good job here with you and your sisters. I really do believe that. And I feel like I know a little bit, I can understand a little bit why it took this long. Because through her suffering, we learned a lot. I'll just speak for myself, even though I know my sisters all have their own things. But I learned so much. A lot of growth came from that. A lot of molding, I'll say. For her, but for us too. And maybe it was just like, okay, like that. I did as much as I was supposed to do with you girls. My task is completed and now I can go home. Just think she's in her dream. She's in her dream car, having a wicked piss of time. She is. I don't know if she has a dream car, but she's definitely having a wicked piss of time right now. Oh, Sean, I love it. You will laugh and cry and move it. Yes. That's one thing I'm like, I thought I would feel guilty about laughing. I thought I'd feel guilty about enjoying things. Like right now, I don't feel guilty. So that's not a thing, at least so far. But I know it's going to be different. I know like when I get on my walking pad and start walking, it's going to be a lot different. because I know she liked to watch those things. That was part of what made it so fun. She loved watching me dance. She loved listening to me sing, even though I think I suck at it. But she still thought it was just the best thing ever. And so I'll have that in my head for a little while, you know, for the first few workouts. Like, okay, I know mommy is not going to see this. And she's not going to get like the enjoyment out of it, you know. And there's a good chance, like, I don't even know if she'll be looking down on us because heaven's probably so great. She's like, I really don't care what you guys are doing down there right now. I'll see you when you get here. But yeah, the like dancing peppiness, I think that's going to have to like gradually, I might have to gradually build up to that. But I know that I will get there again. I know that I will. Oh. Hey, Griswold, I still can't remember the thing I was going to tell you. The movie I was going to tell you to watch, or what the heck. Oh, wait. Maybe it was about, Griswold, if you're still in here, I think maybe it was about the song from The Lost Boys. You know what I'm talking about? Such a good song. I was like, oh, I bet Griswold likes this song too. What is it like? The something little sister, cry little sister, or something little sister. You know what I'm talking about? Adventures Unseen. Hey, you guys. I know I miss saying hi to people, so I apologize for that. Don't worry about all of that. What you're supposed to do stuff. There's no right way. Everyone understands. Yeah. Oh, Jason, thank you again. Seriously, you guys gifting these memberships, it's awesome and humbling that you guys are sending them, but it's also really awesome and humbling that a lot of names are popping up that I didn't even know were subscribers of mine. That is cool to see. I think this did you good. Glad you were here. I think so too. I was like, I don't know what this is going to be like. Is it going to be bad? Is it going to be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. It didn't go well. But I just kept hearing mommy because she's always like, keep going, keep doing that. When she was doing that voluntary, you know, no eating and drinking thing, that was one of the things that she texted me, like, you know, as like a last words type of thing. Keep doing what you're doing on your channel. Keep doing what you're doing as a mom. Keep doing what you're doing as a wife. Like, just keep going. Don't stop. Even after I'm gone, don't stop. So I was remembering that when I scheduled the live stream, because I almost was like, I don't think I'm going to. But then this morning, I'm like, no, I'm going to do it. And I just kind of did it in honor of mommy, I guess. Oh my gosh, my cheeks look all kinds of blotchy. What the? Am I like poking my face? The first are always difficult. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking that. And I think when I go back to Missouri, it's going to be probably a lot of crying. And then it'll be really good. It's going to be like so much fun and lots of good times. But it's going to be, you know, sad. Like, okay, last time I was here. And then just being around everybody, knowing that we're all one parent down. But I know it'll be good. Sorry, puppy. You're in there for your own safety. Trust me. Love this live stream. Open, honest. I lost 2 family members. This is wholesome, where a community comes together. I'm glad that you guys feel like that because you guys know me. Some of you guys know me pretty well, know me enough to know that I'm quite a worrier, and I'm always like, people are going to think this is like boring, or I'm like bringing the mood down, or whatever. But I wanted to be on here, but I can't, even if I tried to act like I was something else, it wouldn't go well. I suck at being fake. I suck at lying. I learned that at a young age, and then I decided I'm just going to stop trying to lie because I'm not good at it. I'm not good at trying to like be like other people. I just am who I am, and that's what came out here. And I was worried that it would be, I don't know, like uncomfortable or something for people. So I'm glad that you said that. So thank you for saying that, and I'm glad that that's what it is. God be with you and help you. Thanks, Greg. He definitely is, and he definitely is. I'm so thankful for it. I do feel better. I think, again, probably because I cried so much, telling the story of what happened, a little bit of peace came with it. And I'll probably be okay. Maybe. I don't know. Because I don't know when it's going to hit. I might be brushing my teeth and I'll think of something and start crying. I don't know. Sonoran Sky, hey. You've probably been here forever. How far behind am I? Okay, John said yes, I'm still here. That was like 7 hours ago. Mother trucker. All right. I lost my mom in 2019. All I have left is my dad. I'm so sorry, Chris. I'm so glad that you have your dad, though. And I'm so happy that you still go out and do the things that you do, like the pictures that you email me, Chris, of like different outings that you go on and going to the aquarium and stuff like that. I think it's awesome. I love that you do that stuff. Consume the goodness just uploaded a new video. Tagged you in description. Sorry for loss of your mom, honey. Thank you so much. Is there another platform for this stream? I don't see the comments she's replying to. Oh, I don't know. That sucks. I don't. No, there's not another platform for it, though. She is very behind. Oh, yeah. That's what it is. Oh, gosh. I'm so behind that people are like, what's going on? Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm realizing that you guys are seeing me with no makeup on. Man, we're getting just closer and closer, aren't we, as time goes on? I don't care. Oh, Logan and I were both maybe Logan and I both got to be with my sister as she took her last breath 2 years. I'm glad that you were. It's like a weird thing to watch, but also peace comes with it at the same time. Why? I don't know. Is it like a closure thing? Is it like a release type of thing? I mean, I don't know. So interesting. Thank you for John for sending me here. Very powerful message here. I'm so glad that you're here too. I really am. And I'm pretty sure this is the first time you've ever been here. And usually it's a little more uppity, but always it will just be real. I mean, sometimes it's high and sometimes it's low, and that's just real life, I guess, If it makes you feel better, I haven't been to driving stream today. Been distracted since I live in Tucson. Oh yeah, with all that stuff that's going on. Definitely something to distract. That is for sure. Oh, it's stuck to this thing. Kendra's channel is great, and she is too. Oh, John. Thanks. Still here doing some juicing now. I'm back. I had to run for a little bit. Okay. Brad is up. Kristen's here. She's probably been here forever. I need to go. Rick, I'll say bye just because I can't not. I can't just be like, oh, he's probably gone and then move on, because I feel like that's rude. So bye. Thanks for being here if you're still here. A leg long. Yeah. I told him, like, you should really do that. You should open up a restaurant that has like gigantic hot dogs and call it something home of the leg long. I don't know. Like, what a fun little restaurant that would be to run. I'm so sorry, Kendra. I came into your stream late. Oh my gosh, you're perfectly fine. Seriously. Any of you guys just being here? I know like everybody says it, but we all mean it. Like, you're here at all, and it's appreciated. So Your mom is watching. She heard the story. I think she gave you a thumbs up. Ah, she would have laughed so much. Footlong is 11 inches at Subway. What a ripoff. Oh. All right. Hey, Liz. I see you in here. I know a lot of people have been popping in. Tom has the drive and dedication to get things done. Love this channel. First time here because of John. Much love and support. Thank you so much, Toyo. I like that. Toyo, 1973. I'm glad that you're here. I wish I were there to give you a big hug. Oh my gosh, seriously, I could just do so many hugs. I'm like Lotso. I'm surprised I don't have a Lotso stuffed animal. I'm a hugger. It is a wonderful thing that you're laughing. You may cry the first time you do things and think of her. It's okay. I think about cooking. That's one of the things. Oh my gosh, I'm going to start cooking stuff that I used to cook with mommy, and it's probably going to make me cry. That, I think, is where my love of being in the kitchen came from. I started helping her in the kitchen when I was like 8. And she had me knowing how to cook full meals when I was like 10. I think 10 that was when we lived in Battlefield. Yeah, that's when I cooked my first whole entire dinner for the family by myself. I love being in the kitchen. That was like our thing. We cooked together and we snacked together and watched movies. Sending hugs and prayers your way, Kendra. I Sam what I Sam. Thank you so much. I appreciate it all. Kendra gotta go, but we'll keep your family in my thoughts. Thank you so much, Andy. The hardest thing is when you have the funeral and her birthday. Well, we're not doing a funeral. She just wanted to be cremated, and she's like, it's not me anymore, so I really don't care what you do with my ashes. So that was something else my sisters and I were discussing today, or last night and today. Just allowing, family members, whoever wants some, they can have that. I chose not to because I was on the same page as my mom when it came to that. Like, that's not me anymore. My soul, my spirit, I'm not in there anymore. Like, it's just a body at that point. So she's like, I don't care what you do with with my ashes. And I'm like, well, I'm good. I don't think I need them. I don't think I need to carry around your burned up bones. That is just me. I'm not saying that I think that people who do want them, I think nothing about that. That's me. That's where I am. Same page with my mom on that. So, but her birthday is on the 21st. But I was thinking, like, she had a marker board calendar on her wall, and on her birthday on the 21st, it says, my dad wrote on there, today I'm 62, I think is what it said. And I was thinking, gosh, what a much better way. Like, celebrate another year here, turning 62, or, I started my eternity in heaven. She definitely is better off. But yeah, it's gonna be weird. Hey, Philomena. I missed Flex Friday. I even thought about it, believe it or not. When I was driving to Missouri, I'm like, I didn't do Flex Friday. And I thought about doing something, just trying to think of something encouraging. And then the thought was gone, and I didn't think about it again for a while. But my mind was all over the place. Gotta thank John for telling me about your channel. Aw. I'm gonna thank John too for he has told a lot of people about this channel. I'm very grateful for that. Like, a lot of people, and people who choose to keep coming back, and I appreciate that. Which is funny. It's almost like you guys are gonna be in trouble if you don't. He's like, I want to see you there. I'm gonna be checking the chat to make sure you're there, and you better behave over there. Represent the Driving Daily Mafia well. It's funny. That is what we want for our kids to go on. Better days will come. Yes, absolutely, Claudia. Also, I went back through the chat. I don't know if I gosh, I don't remember everything that I read. I should probably do it again because I'm realizing now that I don't remember everything. But I did go back through the replay chat of Friday's premiere, and some of you guys did super chats, and everybody was still super supportive and understanding of me not being there, even though you guys didn't have like a full idea of what was even going on. It was just like pray for Kendra and her family. And you guys are just awesome. So thank you for that. My mom lost both of her parents, and her dad left us after he knew my nephew was born and everything was okay. You're not far behind. You're right where you're supposed to be in your time. Oh my gosh, that is totally something my mom would say. Oh, I need those reminders. Like some of you guys, Jessie, a lot of her comments, I'm like, oh my gosh, I needed that. Like I really need these reminders to just like, it's okay. It's okay if you're not like super on top of everything and like getting it all done. I'm still always going to try because that's just my personality and yeah. But it's the like when I start getting really hard on myself, like, it's okay, you know, just, and I really need those reminders, like, just to know it's fine, you're fine. Yes, first time here. You keep it real and honest after this type of event. Much love and support. Thank you so much. I don't know how to be any other way. I could try, but I suck at it, like I said. But I'm glad that you're here. Love you too, Karma. I think this was good therapy for all of us. We can certainly sympathize and share. Sometimes sharing helps you heal. I think so too. I agree. Home of the leg long hot dog. Ah. Many thoughts and prayers from your family. Thank you so much, Joe. Driving daily is legit for sure. Seriously, yes. Has a very nice understanding and excellent memory. Consume was introduced to me via Driving Daily. He really is awesome. At some point, we really should do that live stream together. I'll wait until my random crying stops, you know, before we like try the live stream practice stuff and all that. Cause I don't know, I wouldn't want to do that to you. Like how awkward for you. You're like, I don't know what to say. What do I do? She just keeps crying. I still talk to my mom when I cook. Like, did I do this right, Mom? I love that. She always used to say these types of things. No use crying over spilled milk, because even when I was learning to cook, if some of the like water or sauce splashed out, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, like freaking out, trying to get it cleaned up real quick. She's like, it's fine. It's going to happen. Even after years and years and years, even when you're an old lady cooking, stuff like this is still going to happen. Things spill, things burn, like it's okay. My brother's birthday is the 21st. Aw. Oh no, Joe. I lost my sister last year, a day before her birthday. I'm so sorry. Last year, that's just so fresh still. I feel like a few years is still going to feel fresh. Like, how long is it going to take before this feels like real life? I don't know. I hope that it will. Hey, Reed. You've probably been here for a long time. I'm sorry. My dad and I have my mom's ashes in the house. I'm so sorry. I'm sending you hugs from Canada. Oh, your spirit was there with Flex Friday and with Philomena. Yes, it was. It was. I really thought about it, and I thought about posting something over there. I just didn't. I don't know. But that's okay. Oh, puppy. Yep, and I'll be continuing to comment those reminders. Good, I appreciate that. You are still my top commenter. I'm gonna have thousands and thousands of comments from you, Jessie. I love it. I don't think anybody is ever gonna like even be able to catch up. Probably because some of our comments it's like we're texting each other back and forth. We just go back and forth forever. Oh, I enjoy it. You may experience an overwhelming and unexplainable moment of emotions while driving. Okay. Please be safe, pull over, and take in the moment. These emotional moments are unexplainable and sneak up on you. That is good. I feel like, I've had a lot of practice because, sometimes when medical stuff kicks in, that's exactly what I have to do. This is emotional, though. Something strange. I know so many of these things could be like, okay, sometimes things maybe accidentally get moved to another playlist. I don't know. But I listened to a whole different, all different kinds of music. But at this particular time on my way home, I was listening to my EDM playlist, that type of music, house and vocal trance and all that kind of stuff. And right when I started to feel like, oh my gosh, Jesus, please just give me strength. Just give me strength right now. A song came on that was like my anthem at one point a couple years ago. But it's, gosh dang it, what's his name? Something Ellis. I think it's called All Right. Where he's just saying everything's going to be all right. Oh my gosh, I can't think of the name. Something Ellis, that's the name. Anyway, and I did start crying. I probably should have pulled over. And I was just like, I was just saying thank you. Because it's like right when I called out to him, he gave me that song, and it was so like perfectly needed. And then I was like, how the freaking frack did this song get on this playlist? Like, this should have been on my Christian music playlist. So how did it get here? And then I didn't care after that. I was just glad that it was there, and it came seriously down to the second perfect time. That was awesome. I did cry a little for that. Should have pulled over. In 2010? What? For her mom, 16 years this Sunday. In 2016 for her dad. Kendra, do you know how to make banana pudding? I have not made banana pudding in a long time, but are you talking about like all the way, like where you have the pudding and the bananas and the like vanilla wafers? That way? That's how my mom used to make it. I am told and starting to believe it more and more that people usually die within 2 months of their birthday or after. Oh, I've never heard that before. Interesting. You're going to have her ashes spread in the ocean. That's nice, Chris. My mom would always say, haste makes waste. So whenever I rush around, I now slow down. My mom always sang the Alabama song, which I sing now too. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard me do it a couple times. That is what she would do. That was the reminder to slow down, and I have done it for years too because of her. That's so funny. And she would always say a watched pot never boils, which I'm like, that is so not true. Eventually, it has to start boiling, but I'm like, oh my gosh. She's like, it's okay. You don't have to stare at the pot the whole time. I listen to gospel music. Nice. Not to change subject, your boy is woohoo! Wait a minute, over 300. I swear it was just like a week ago that I shared your channel on my community tab, community post, whatever. And I was like, he's so close to 200. Oh my gosh, that's awesome! Hee-hoo! That is awesome. Wicked pissa. Bye for now, guys. Bye, Ruby. Take care, Kendra. Remember, memories is what keeps us going. In the past, loved, shared. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. My favorite song, You Are My Strength. My driver and Jesus in the passage seat. Yummy. Yes, that type of banana pudding. Yes, since yeah, that's how my mom made it too. Huh? Ryan Ellis. Yes, thank you so much, Hala. Gosh, I listened. I went back. I listened to it twice. I'm like, I really just needed this. Like, it really is. Everything's fine. And I even so I was like, all these things I was saying to comfort my little sister. Like, everything's good. It's so good. We're okay. Everything's just gonna be okay. It's gonna be better than that. It already is for mommy. And then I really needed that myself. I needed the stuff because I couldn't do it myself. That was just I love when stuff like that happens. Yes, I was at 342. Oh, 34. 2.5 weeks ago. Oh, that's awesome. I did also find out because I was gonna practice the stream together, like live streaming two channels through YouTube at the same time with just my gaming account and then this account so that I could be at the computer keeping up with the chat and I could just like draw or paint and have my phone over my back so you guys could see that and see me at the same time. And I went to do it, and now mine and my husband's channels, we both have to get up to 50 before we can live stream again. Now that new rule kicked in. I think she missed my comment. I tend to do that. Why does that keep happening? I have it on all the chats. I'm scrolling, but I don't see it. Unless it was like a really long time ago, Brad. Say it again. I subscribed yesterday, the day before. What was your comment, Brad? Yep, I'm in a hurry to get things done. Love that. John is GOAT. Yes. I can eat banana pudding year round. I haven't eaten that in the longest. I don't even remember. I must have been probably around 12. Last time I had banana pudding like that. John gained 1,000 subscribers in a week or so recently. That's awesome. Hey, D-Man. I think it was you you're also going through something tough right now, right? With your mom? Watch hours are hard. Big hug, Kendra. Thank you so much, Joe. I accept the hug and I hug you back. Oh, you've helped a lot too. Yeah, you've donated quite a lot. Yes, seriously. I'd be sad if your subs didn't climb after that. Granted, John would have promoted you for free. So true. That's so true. Do you have a Twitch account? I don't at the moment. I think my husband and I have been talking about that. Like, doing one, starting one, and then streaming at least my gaming stuff stream from there and YouTube at the same time. But it's just like so low on the priority list. It'll happen at some point. I might start doing just random live streams gaming just to try to get up to my 50 subscribers that I need now, but just I don't know. For times where I'm not doing anything and just as something to be doing. Talk some other time on John's channel. I'm always there. Just pop me a message. Good night. Love you all. Good night, Angela. Thank you so much for being here. When we went down south, we would always buy banana pudding. Aw. Whew. YouTube might have eaten it. It blocks certain words and phrases. I said my original comment was heartfelt condolences. If you need anything, email me. Thank you so much. And I didn't, yeah. I don't remember seeing that at all. So I do appreciate that. Ooh. It's heartwarming to see everyone support Kendra. I'll be keeping you in my thoughts and prayers. Take time and care for yourself and family. Thank you so much. And yes, it truly is. It's like, it's heartwarming and it's humbling and it's, I don't want to say overwhelming because it makes it seem like I can't handle it, but it is like, oh my gosh, it's just incredible how many people who have never, I mean, some of you are only here for the very first time and still so supportive. It's just really cool to see. We love hugs. If you get a Twitch account, let me know. I'll follow. I still have my Twitch account. Haven't been on since COVID. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know. Yeah, I'm going through job, finances, and my mother who has dementia. She can't do anything else for herself anymore. I'm so sorry for your loss. And I know so much what you're going through. Obviously not exactly the same because I don't know exact whatever, but I'll say I can relate. And I'm praying for you and your family. If you have siblings, praying for them. Whoever is helping care for her, praying for them. And over the finances, because I understand that too. I'm quickly learning odd phrases that YouTube deems heresy. I know, and it always seems to be from you, Brad. Why? Kendra, drop the link for your other channel. Get to 50 tonight. Oh no! Oh, there it is. Thanks, Jesse. I was like, I can't do it from here this time. Thank you, Jesse. Oh, John's part of the. Oh my gosh, what should we call ourselves? I have like 1 billion members now. We don't even have a name. I always just say CTG members. I guess that's what we are. CTG people. Crew? I don't know. You guys can decide. That'll be a member perk. You choose what you're called. Oh. And I will do the either paint or draw. I haven't decided yet. As I started to see you members, as I started to see your guys' comments on the post that I did of, give me something to paint, and then I'll put it all together in one thing. It might have to be a drawing, but as I was looking at everything, I'm like, okay, how in the world am I gonna swing this? But it's gonna be good. It'll be good, and I will still do that. And maybe that'll be next week's live stream, but yeah, not this one. Oh, thank you again, Jesse, for doing that. Kendrites, good consumers, close friends of Kendra. CFOK. New channel subby. Yay! It's exciting. Oh gosh. Well, no problem. I need to remember to do that more frequently. Oh, that's fun. I don't know why I didn't join before. Yeah, for real. Like, what the F, dude? Shit. Just kidding. I'm still trying to figure out the membership thing. Like, okay, I've made some members only videos. I created a playlist for members only. I do some members only posts, but like, so many people are really good at like changing their sticker things or whatever they're called so that you guys can like put those in the chat. When I started memberships, I made these things and then that's it. I never changed them. Some of you guys are like really good about that, and I don't know. I gotta think of some different good like member perk things. Kendra, the best thing we can do is invest in people. You do that naturally. You fill the room with joy and energy. If you were a brand, I would say bye. Oh, that's such a nice thing to say. Like, it's such a cool thing to hear. Not in a, like, conceited way. Just, I feel like it when you guys say things like that, it just makes me like want to just thank God because I'm always asking like just work through me, like not me. I don't want them to see me, but just you through me. And so I feel like those types of things is like okay, I think he's doing that. I'll try to be a brand. I've been trying to think of things. I want to do like a resort. I still want to do the book, which I'm still working on the book. And then a shop, like a consume the goodness shop. Like there's so many different things. Also, I've been thinking about turning my workouts into DVDs because I can do that from home. Like you can do it yourself. You can have stuff sent out to do it. But I'm like, I don't know. I don't think it looks like professional enough at this point. And when I was talking to my husband about it, I'm like, do people even buy DVDs anymore? And he's like, actually, a lot of people are going back to that because digital, like some of it you don't get to watch all the time or you don't just have it. You know, people want to have the actual thing. So I'm like, all right, I'm like tossing that around, whatever, bounce that around in my head. I already have like what it would be called. I already looked at how much it would cost to, not copyright. What's the other one? I can't think of the word. Anyway, all these different things. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing except this. So until I feel like there's something else I'm really supposed to be doing, this is what I'm going to be doing. It's hard to figure out what to do for members. Yes, it is, Joe. It really is. I guess I could do like a member giveaway. You know, like I know some people do that. They'll put just their members on a spin wheel and then do a giveaway for just the members. So that's something that I could think about. Having the members decide like what to do for live streams. Having members choose, I don't know, maybe like what the motivational message will be in a workout. Maybe I could do that. Trying to do something. Or trying to like think of more things. Kendra needs 4 more to get to 50. She's looking for... Yes, that's so close. And then as I'm over there and that builds up, I'll start sending people to my husband's channel as well. Whenever he, you know, like starts to get on there, I'll wait for it till he's ready for that. While I wait for my channel to ripen, I'm going to put up Patreon soon. Good. Low cost, 1 tier, bonus video each month, unposted review, failed cooking video, blooper reel. Okay, that's a good idea, Brad. The bloopers are always so funny too. I just subbed to the other channel. Thank you so much, Terry. At some point, I'll get over there. Yeah. It'll probably be on the weekends while the boys are like doing their thing and. I'm still learning YouTube. I feel like kindergarten learning. I know. I still don't know things. I've been on here since 2021 and somebody else had to help me start live streaming from YouTube. I had to ask questions and yeah, always learning, which I love. One of my favorite things about life, always learning. Awesome, Terry. Member only videos. Yep, I have members. I do have member only videos. I have a playlist even. I have enough that I have created a playlist for members only. But so I need to keep adding to that for sure. Awesome, you'll be able to live stream. I know, yay! Thanks, you guys. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this now because now when I take a deep breath, my lips are starting to tingle. So I'm gonna get off here because I don't want to. Well, you guys know the drill. Say it every time. I don't want to pass out again on a live stream, so I'm just gonna go. But I do appreciate you guys being here and being so patient as I talked through everything and cried through a lot of it and then caught up with the chat in a non-rushed way. And you guys just kind of like hung in there with me. I really appreciate that. And just for your support and for your prayers for me and for my sisters and my dad and all of our family and for my mom. Gosh, you guys are awesome.
Like, pretty.
Thanks. I'll explain it. I'll explain it when this is done. But yeah, okay, so, oh my gosh. Well, I guess that's normal. People get blotchy when they cry, right? Probably been blotchy this whole time. Hope you have a good night, Kendra. Thank you so much. Have a good. Oh my gosh, Fudge! How long have you been here? You've probably been here for so long, and I missed it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the big hugs. All the hugs. I love all the hugs. Thank you, sis. Nice. It's really nice to meet you too, Stacy. Shoot you an email later. Okay, sounds good, Brad. Take care. Yep. Everybody have a good night. Good night, Kendra. See you later, prayers. I thought about you, Alex, by the way. Quick thing. As I was driving into St. Louis, it's so pretty driving into St. Louis at night. I love it. And I thought about you because I'm pretty sure that's where you are. Good night, John, Tim. Hi and bye. Thank you for being here. All right, I'm going to end this. I love you guys so much. Good night, Craig. And Terry, thank you so much. Thank you guys, all of you. I love you guys. God bless. And this is still on. I'll try that for the next time.